Hello and welcome. I'm Radhika Iyer, and on Out of Britain, I'm coming to you from a very special location. Look at the buzz around me. Look at the curiosity on people's faces. Look at the eagerness to look at different destinations. Mauritius, Malaysia, India, Britain, Europe, different continents. Of course, I'm coming to you from the World Travel Market yet again that London is hosting. Here, the global travel industry meets so that innovation is shared, ideas are shared, and inspirations are offered to each other. And our spotlight on this episode is going to be on India, the story of India, the different themes that India is offering. 6 million foreign tourists, 2 billion home as in domestic tourists, more than 150 airports. The plan is to expand that by double. Heavy infrastructure and development, heavy inputs into economy. And with all of that going through, with India's economy changing, we have a story to tell in bringing together traditions and transformation, in telling the stories around wellness, wildlife, sun-soaked beaches, snow-capped mountains. Oh, the India story is just so exciting. But let's start with what you need to first eat wherever in India you go to. फूड टूरिज्म की जब बात करें, जो भी मध्य प्रदेश जाए, क्या वहाँ पर खाना ज़रूरी है?
पोहा जलेबी। तो अब मध्य प्रदेश जब भी जाते हैं तो पोहा जलेबी खाइए, और इंदौर जाते हैं तो इंदौर का पोहा जलेबी बहुत फेमस है।
दाल बाटी चूरमा.
How is that Madhya Pradesh?
Yes, it is in Madhya Pradesh also.
Acha.
But if you, the second comes into the mind like a poha of Indore.
Poha of Indore.
So it's again a Maharashtrian dish because MP is a multilingual, multicultural. So in that way, you may have other cuisine from other states.
When you travel to Karnataka, you cannot go without trying
Mysore Pak.
Mysore Pak. Any other savory dish?
Of course, benne masala dosa.
Benne masala dosa. So you've got the western beaches, which are lovely and pristine, but you've got the longest coastline. There are pilgrimage sites everywhere, but you've got the richest temple of the world in the Balaji temple. So with all these going in your favor, where is Andhra when it comes to numbering in India when it comes to tourism? Who wants to take?
Let's see. As of now, domestic tourism, we stand number 3rd in the country in terms of domestic tourism footfall, after Uttar Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. Obviously, thanks to Lord Balaji, we have got 100,000 people visiting there. And what Honorable Minister said, we have to offer religious and spiritual tourism, plus also beach tourism and adventure tourism. So some of the very pristine beaches are there. We have got a blue flag beach also, like Rishikonda beach, and adventure tourism in terms of Gandikota, the Grand Canyon of India is there. And of course temples, we have got Srisailam, we have got Balaji, Kanakdurga, Simachalam, Annavaram. And Andhra is known for its hospitality, the cuisine and the culture, plus the dance, the Kuchipudi dance. And now the latest addition is Araku coffee, which we have to offer to the visitors.
Oh yes, let's take a look at Araku coffee, which is in Vizag, and I've had the good fortune of visiting there. It's a beautiful trail to go up the Araku Valley, which is north of Vizag on the east coast of Andhra Pradesh. And of course, there are multiple angles to Andhra Pradesh when it comes to spirituality, spiritual tourism. And can we forget the exotic food? Andhra pickles and Andhra pappu, I think, takes it. If you want to have good, authentic Andhra food, then dal, yes. Which is your favorite Andhra food?
Yeah, that is bamboo chicken.
Bamboo chicken. What's that? What is bamboo?
That's why I have told that one. Because bamboo chicken is specially made by the local people in the tribal area. They in the bamboo itself they cook this chicken, and that is beautiful taste it has got.
Okay.
And those people who go to that particular place, Araku Valley or Maradimili or some other places, definitely invariably they taste that bamboo chicken.
The famous pillars of Warangal, the Gadwal saris. There's a lot to speak about Telangana, which is arguably, or is it factually, still the youngest state in India. There wasn't a state formed after Telangana.
No. So Telangana is the youngest state. It is the 28th state, but the capital city of Hyderabad is quite well known. It's a historic city. It has 430 years of existence, and as many of you would know, it was ruled by two dynasties, the Qutub Shahis and the Asaf Jahis, who were called the Nizams.
Yeah.
There were 7 Qutub Shahi Sultans and 7 Asaf Jahi Nizams, and all of them were fascinating people. They were great monument builders. So some of the monuments which they have built, the Qutub Shahis built the famous Golconda Fort, the Char Minar. The 8 Sultans of the Qutub Shahis, they have all been buried in a necropolis, which is possibly the world's biggest necropolis. It's called the Qutub Shahi tombs.
Yep.
The Nizams themselves were very fascinating people. The palaces that they have built, the Falaknuma Palace, the Chowmahalla Palace,
The extravagance around it.
the Sikh Nizam was the richest man in the world. If you evaluate his wealth in today's terms, he will be twice as rich as Elon Musk. So you can imagine what kind of opulence and grandeur
prosperity,
he
yes.
created. So Hyderabad has a very fascinating tourism aspect. It also has, so Hyderabad, since the last we met, Hyderabad has been identified as a United Nations city for gastronomy.
Yes.
And the Hyderabadi biryani,
Yes.
halim, all the
Yes.
mouth-watering.
You know, here in London, I've been living for more than a decade here, and whenever I eat anything with the kind of spice level I eat,
Yeah.
the immediate question is, are you a Hyderabadi? How are you able to take that much chili?
Yes, yes.
But Mr. Ranjan, all that you just said
Yes.
is so quintessentially Hyderabad, and yet it is so very unique to South India. All the other states are so different. And Telangana has this wonderful fusion of being the youngest state, a buoyant economy, a young nation, lots of ambition, aspiration, and at the same time, this very interesting mix of Telugu culture and Hyderabadi Nizami history and heritage. So, and I also noticed that Telangana's slogan this year is Telangana Zarur Ana, which is a great rhyme. So what are 3 things you would say Telangana has to offer when it comes to tourism?
Yeah. So the way we are positioning Telangana is like this, that make Hyderabad the fulcrum of your visit. And I already explained what is there in Hyderabad. Lots of heritage, cuisine, shopping, lots of people. In fact, you might have met lots of people, NRIs who live in the UK. Many of them come to Hyderabad for their wedding shopping. You buy some amazing kind of thing. So you make Hyderabad your fulcrum. Then there are 3-4 excursions which are possible. So let us say if you are interested in the traditional South Indian kind of tourism. So as you know, temples, monuments built by, the rural Hyderabad was ruled by Kakatiya dynasty.
Yes.
And one of their temples is a part of the World Heritage Site now, the Ramappa temple. So that is one excursion. The second excursion, not many people know this. They think that Buddhism is all in the north, Bodh Gaya and all that, but there is a southern arc to Buddhism also. And a very prominent location is Nagarjun Sagar. So that is the second excursion. And then of course the third excursion is on nature, wildlife. We have tiger resorts, there are lots of tiger sanctuaries, tiger sighting, nature. So this is one package that you look at Telangana, Hyderabad plus some excursion.
Okay, fantastic. Now, 2 or 3 facts about Hyderabad which not many people know. For instance, the purchasing power in Hyderabad. It's so unique, it's so high in Hyderabad. Tell us about Hyderabad city's 3 fun, not so known facts perhaps.
So one is that amongst all the Indian cities, Hyderabad is rated as the most livable city. There's an American agency called Mercer which does this ranking, global ranking, and year after year, for the last 7-8 years, every year Hyderabad has been ranked as the most livable city. The second very interesting thing, not again many people know this, and I'm pushing this aspect of Hyderabad, that if you look at the last 15 years, so films made in India are very popular the world over. That is one of India's soft power, Bollywood and all that. But not many people know this, that if you look at the last 15 years, the highest grossing Indian movie of those years, 12 of them are from Hyderabad.
Really?
The Bahubalis and the RRRs and the Pushpas and all that. And even, 9 are from Telugu film industries. 3 are from Tamil and Kannada. So Ponner Selvam, then KGF, Kantara, but even the Ponir Selvam, KGF, Kantara, all the post-production work was done in Hyderabad.
In Hyderabad.
These
Okay.
are all very
the
strong.
film capital is slowly
film
becoming.
capital. So that's what I'm saying. The fulcrum of Indian filmmaking is shifting from Bombay to Hyderabad.
Okay, very
That is the
interesting.
second thing.
Okay.
And the third is that we are also a very important center for healthcare. So we are using this platform to promote medical tourism. If you go to Hyderabad, let us say the top 12 hospitals, and if you stand at the reception, typically they put a list of who are the doctors who work there. And if you see the list, you will find 90% of them who have trained in the UK, who have worked in the UK or the US, and they have all gone back. But what we are doing is that we are interspersing the Indian systems of medicine, the wellness concept, the yoga, the naturopathy, Ayurveda, and giving a very holistic, curative experience. And the great thing is that we take care of everything which a tourist would require, a medical tourist or a regular visitor, etc.
So
this
it can
is
be
called
expedited, his travel. Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, for me, the people of Hyderabad is medicine for me. And did I tell you, Hyderabad is home. From adventure to Ayurveda, from wellness to wildlife, from spirituality to sun-soaked beaches, to heritage to history to what else have I missed? Luxury, and a variety of things. Pilgrimages, peaks, cuisines, food, of course.
Concept is also the cycling tours in India. It's getting years.
Yoga and Ayurveda.
Yoga and Ayurveda, wellness, yes. So there is just so much India is offering now. And we have close to 6 million and more international tourists coming to India. And the stories I'm picking up from World Travel Market, from tourists across, is a variety. Earlier, when I used to come to World Travel Market 5 years, 10 years ago, people used to say Delhi, Agra, Jaipur, the Golden Triangle, but not anymore. Now they want to do village stays, homestays, in a quiet village in South India, or maybe in a Ladakh in the north.
Off the beaten path. Off the beaten path.
Off the beaten path. So what is the path now? Is there one?
I think there's a lot of unknown destinations like the Northeast, which are being explored by people, places in Himachal where people didn't normally go to.
Yeah.
There was an infrastructure, but the kind of clients that are coming in now are not looking for that kind of infrastructure. They want to really go and explore the ruggedness, and they want to stay in homes with people and experience that kind of a lifestyle.
Keep it real.
Keep it real.
Yeah.
So that's changing.
Okay, let's start with you. Where do you, the most number of your tourists, where do they go to?
We started from the foothills of the Himalayas and as an adventure travel company. And you see, adventure travel in India was a totally different. It was very small portion of the tourism. Because
When are you talking about?
I'm talking 30 years back, and the main focus was on, as you rightly said, it was Golden Triangle and all that. But there is a very, very unique tourism, which is specialized tourism, it's adventure tourism. And I started my career from the adventure tourism, started from the trekking in the Himalayas, Ladakh region, Zanskar, extensively in Garhwal Himalayas, northeast of India. And over a period of time, we found that it was a limited window for conducting this adventure tourism. And you need skilled people, high quality equipment and all that. So we thought how to diversify it. And I found it in my 30 years of career, 35 years almost in the industry. There is so much India can offer actually. And adventure tourism, active tourism is, you can have everywhere. It's not necessarily you go to the mountains, because experiential tourism is, even if you just go in the Golden Triangle, necessarily do not need only visit Taj Mahal is of course the highlight, but what is beyond Taj Mahal. What we have tried over a period of time is to create those experiences in the other areas of India, whether it's connecting wildlife with the adventure, cycling through the wildlife, whether it was also going to those off-beaten places, the village tours. So there's a lot of mix and there's a huge scope in India.
Yeah.
I think there is for everyone lot of scope for diversifying these trips and activities.
Lots of possibilities, lots of options. Welcome is a very used word in India, and it's also the title for your company, because we're all about hospitality, right? We're big time about welcoming people and making sure they're well taken care of. Is that still the case? Do people feel like the welcome in India is absolutely out of the world and you don't get that kind of welcome anywhere else? Or has that changed?
You know, like that's still people feel that the hospitality and you get in India, you are welcomed. Everybody is like treating you great welcome. They still believe in that. But coming to India or Nepal, even I say, they still feel that we are just being welcomed in this country. And we
So that
have,
warmth is still there.
yeah, still warmth is still there. You know, whether it's a like small or a high-end tourist or who has money or who has no money, still they are all welcomed in every. Whether they go to a homestay, they are still welcomed. They feel we are nicely welcomed and everything is working well. So, like as I also started as an adventure tour operator, over the years, like now, those trails have been vanishing. Because roads are going up to the mountains, so trails are vanishing. So we
Trails are expanding.
Trails are vanishing because the roads are going up to the mountains. There are some years before I did a trek for 20 days, and last year I did the same by jeep. Same things, nothing else, just in 3 days. So those trails have vanished. So we also changed our product a little bit. So we concentrated more on cycling. We do cycling marathons now in India from Europe, mainly from UK. So we do it even up to 50 people. We do these charity shows all in Rajasthan or in South India or from Mumbai. Now our new product is Mumbai to Hampi. We do it in 10 days cycling.
Wow. And that's multiplying.
Yeah, you do everything. You get beaches, you get villages, you get all kind of products.
You see all the landscape on via the two lines. As the founding president of the Adventure Association in India, let me ask you this. There are 157 airports now which are operational in India, likely to become more than double.
Sure.
Is that a good thing for adventure sport?
Sure, of course, it's a more important thing. First of all, namaskar. You know, I primarily sell dreams. That's my job. However,
You sell dreams.
Dreams.
You don't sell India, and India is a dream.
Dream merchant. I'm a dream merchant.
Okay.
Okay. What you ask the question is, we have been insisting the government of India to make airports close to the destinations, the Himalayas or the faraway flung destination, because people have no time. Earlier time people used to go and climb a mountain or Mount Everest 2-3 months. Now they want to climb in 20 days. So we need to have airports. A very good, excellent idea. For example, in Sikkim, for example, we used to go to much earlier, 4 hours drive. Now you can go to fly in Gangtok itself. So it's an excellent idea.
You have 30 seconds, each of you. What is the most adventurous holiday you have had in India?
Wow, so mine has to be Meghalaya in the northeast. And I did a river cruise on the Brahmaputra, and then we drove down to Shillong, and we did multiple day trips to different parts of Meghalaya, which was beautiful. And that would actually come under soft adventure. It's not hardcore adventure. It's not climbing expedition, not trekking. It's driving through a different region, an off the beaten path region. There are not so many restaurants or hotels to experience, so that itself becomes an adventurous experience.
Sounds very relaxing as well.
And it's beautiful. Yeah, it's a different part of India. It's very different from the rest of the Himalayas or the rest of India.
Lovely, great answer. The minute I asked that question, all the men went, "Oh God, what am I going to say now?" It's been a while. I took a holiday. Let's go to you.
I think it was a combination of Jorhat in Assam all the way to Mechuka in Arunachal Pradesh.
Wow.
Through those bumpy roads, but exciting.
Lovely. Two from Northeast.
Yeah.
Let's go to you.
So, going for trekking in Western Ghats, it's an amazing experience, lifetime experience for everyone to experience.
Lovely. The Western Ghats, which runs through the west, which is Maharashtra as well as Karnataka.
So, Dandeli till the Nagarhole.
Till Nagarhole in Karnataka.
Chikmagalur, coffee.
My recent I had a great time on a cycling from Munnar to
In
Elephant
Kerala?
Town. Yeah, in Kerala. You can just enjoy whatever the best. And you end up at Marari beach and then spend a couple of days on the beach.
Wow.
That was my
all the way on the southwest coast.
Yeah, all
Lovely.
the way, and that's nice. You start from Cochin and drive to Munnar, and then from Munnar all the way, I cycled down to Elephant.
Lovely.
Stayed on a houseboat and then we ended up at Morari Beach for a couple of days.
And that's a lot you've covered, isn't it? You've seen the tea estate, you've seen the hills, you've seen the mountains, the beach. Okay, and you, the most adventurous holiday you've had in India?
I had in India.
Yes.
Yes. One of them was Kullu to Kashmir, Kashmir to Kullu actually. We started, it was a multi-activity kind of trip. We started from Srinagar, in the Dal Lake, and then we had to cycle over the pass and enter into the Ladakh. And we had climbing also Stoke Kangri. We had rafting in Payed.
Wow.
Then we had to do some kind of jeep safari and come down to Manali. And in Manali we had some hike, and after that we had to end it at Kullu, near the Kullu airport.
Lovely.
So it was Kashmir to Kullu, kind of an Himalayan traverse. We did all these multi-activity adventure.
Just by this conversation, I hope we've inspired so many viewers to just make a trip to India and explore India for the adventure. So if you're an NRI, of course, go to India, but take your friends as well. Bring the white people, the black people, all the lovely people across the world. I have to stop this conversation. I'm going to hang up now. Okay, we have to stop this conversation. Hopefully, that has inspired you in very many ways to make a trip to India and explore different destinations of India. And if you have questions, I think by now we've become friends, and I can pass your questions over to these trusted tour operators, any of them. So drop your comments, drop your questions, and have safe travels.